Hello, hello, I'm Old Bitty Gaming and thank you for stopping by. We are back on Wurm Unlimited. Getting ready to go into the Westlake area. I am going to play as Old Bitty. Got to get everything all set up here. Let's see. Let's change my head. Don't like that shape. It's kind of lumpy bumpy there. That's better. Eyes. Yeah. Nose looks okay. Let's get the chin just down. That face. Yeah, why not? And I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I like my ponytail. And I'll go with my gray hair. Okay, that's Bitty. Hello, horsey. Got a dog, but we're on Westlake. Looks like it's early morning. Let's go ahead and close out these, and why don't, well, close out our tutorial. I was going to bring Hannah in, but I wasn't getting all of my stuff on the screen. Why, I don't know. But we'll just skip through all this. We've seen it so many times before. I just want to make sure everything gets up on the screen like it's supposed to. I don't know what happened to it. Skip it again. Come on. Yes, I want to skip. Come on. And if you got a chance to watch my video from yesterday on the Seattle Sanctuary, that is a great map. It really is. I am going to have a lot of fun on that if I live through it. But Jagged Edge Productions, he did come on last night, took some of his time, and actually fixed the problem I was having with putting my tent down and everything. Come to find out that the property that I was going to move into is right at water level, so you can't put anything on it. You couldn't build, you couldn't do anything. So he went in and raised it up. So that ought to help a lot. Alright, now I've got everything on here. It looks good. Let's get going. And we are going to head up that way. But as you can see, the only thing I did was I went through here. I got rid of all of the tundra. Tundra is awful. I hate tundra. It's a reddish color, and the only thing it's good for is for, for lingonberries. I could care less about the lingonberries, but it encroaches on the land. It moves, it creeps, it takes over tiles. Besides being so ugly that, no. I always take it off. And Westlake is the only place I really have a bad problem with it. So I just automatically bring on my GM character, and I guess that's a rock. Scared me there for a minute. But I automatically bring my GM on and have her clear it out. But it is usually all through this mountain up here, and it's always all the way back in there. And there's quite a bit of it. Okay. Place I am heading for is my usual spot. Sorry, horsey. And I don't have my newbie buffs up yet. I have to log out and log back in to get that. Next time I log in, it'll be up there. Okay. This is my usual build spot. Yep. This is home. Normally I come in with the GM and flatten it all out and get it ready to go. All that fun stuff. But this time I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just do it with this character. Or maybe one of my alts, I'm not sure yet. But down here is pretty much the level that I go with. This is my usual level. And I flatten a lot. I mean, a lot. Is anybody seeing that white kind of flashing type stuff is on my screen? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. We got a unicorn. Cow. I haven't seen any dangerous creatures yet, but yeah, it won't take long. I go up on this hill and I'm going to put my token up here. Oh, there's the woodlands. A lot of horses. Let's put our token about right up here. That'll work. That way I can level around it. Kinda. Okay. Let's get our deed stake going. Now, first I need to put down my tent. That's right. Speaking of tents, yeah. Let's put our tent down here. Might be a good idea to do, Betty. Alright. We're just going to drop my tent right here. Alright, let's drop on ground. And yes, I know about the theft warning. Alright. Okay. Tent is down. You want to put your tent down before you do your deed stake. Because if you don't, it won't let you put your tent down. So you want to put your tent down first. I use it for storage. You can hitch one horse to it, so it does come in handy, especially in beginning game. Alright, let's do our deed stake. Right click, settlement, found settlement. There's the application. Alright. Oh. Do I have... Let me look real quick, see. I've still got it. I thought I had written down what I had deeded. Maybe not. I don't see it. Pardon me. You're working on this nasty call. Let me look one more spot here. I've got so much papers laying around. Not there. There we go. Got it. Thought I'd written it down somewhere. Okay, so I want to go 25 west. And if it's not enough, we could always expand. And I want to go 50. Wait a minute. How come I've got 25 west and 17 east, 15 west and 23 east? That doesn't make sense. Well, I guess what I am going to do then, that doesn't make any sense to me. Let us go... Yeah, 25 west and 25 east. Yeah, that ought to work. Okay, I can always adjust it later. And then I want north and south. Let's go maybe 30. And let's survey the area. We will kind of make that smaller so I can see. Okay, it goes up across there, it looks like. That might be far enough, I'm not sure. It goes way over there. And I think it ends right here. Okay, I need to maybe adjust the east and west. I know we're not going to get much done today. I won't really know until I start leveling. But I think that will work okay for now. Let's go ahead and take that, and like I say, I can always change it later. No problem. I think it was up here. So I want to leave room for alts to be able to have a spot too. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, let's get back to this. Alright, deed perimeter, 5 tiles is plenty for me. That's 5 tiles all the way around each direction of your deed. That's how much of a perimeter you have that nobody can... It's still kind of your settlement, and it's kind of not, but nobody can build. They have to build at least 5 tiles away from our deed, or at least 6 tiles away. So they can't encroach on us. Cannot found the settlements since there are dangerous, aggressive creatures or dens in the area. So I'm going to have to do it again and shorten my size till I get one that works. So let's do it again. Settlement. Found settlement. And this time, see, I had it at 25. Let's go with 23 by 23. And north and south, let's go, I don't know, 17 maybe? 17 by 17? I don't remember what I had. Okay, survey the area. Now? Nope. So, we just keep doing that. I'm sorry, I meant to turn my ringer off on my phone, and I was waiting for a phone call earlier and I forgot to turn the sound back off. Alright, let's go back to settlement again. Let's go 15 by 15, and we'll do this 12. Nope, still can't do it. Boy, there must be something close. Okay. I'm gonna go down here. Try it again. Settlement, found settlement. We want, I did 15, let's do 10. 10 by 10, well, not 5, 10. 10 by 10 by, let's go 10 by 10. Let's try it. Aha! I can do that. It's not very big. Let's take a look at it. But I'll just have to expand it as we go. It's not very big. I mean, it just, Comes up the top, about the top of the hill to there. And right in front of my tent. I think it, yeah, over to here. So it's not very big, but it's got us started. And we can expand out from there. Once we get some of the creatures out of the area, we can slowly expand. So this will work. Okay, settlement name. I have named it Last Chance. Or Second Chance. I'm sorry. Second Chance. That is the name of our deed settlement. So I'm going to save the name. I don't want it a democracy. How many guards do I wish? Let us start with, I don't know, this tiny place. Let's just start with 2. Okay, so we've got 2 spirit type Templars. And let's found this thing. Alright. So we got a little bitty thing. We wait for the Spirit Templar to show up and they can take care of whatever is close to my perimeters. But now that we've got that out of the way, I have the standard starter tools that everybody starts with. My skills are all 1, except for fighting, it's at 10. My multiplier is like it was last season. I finally set it at 0.1 skill multiplier. The skill timer is at 0.1. Skills are 1. Characteristics I have set at 19. Body, mind, and soul. So we've got some work ahead of us. We really do. It's going to be fun. But I am glad I remembered to get my tent down. That's all I wanted to do yesterday on Seattle Sanctuary, was to put down my tent before I tried to deed. So I would have a little bit of storage. If I found a horse or something I really liked, at least I can tie it to my, I've got a rope so I can tie it to my tent till I can get a pin made. But we have so much to do. I need to level out some ground to put some crops in so we don't starve to death. Definitely. We need to go over there and get a mine started. We need to do a bunch of leveling. We may just level just a little bit at a time. I don't know. I've got to put in roads. Jagged Edge Productions, his suggestion was to come back on here and duplicate what I had before, that I had done with my GM character. That is a tall order. But it can be done. It can be done. Main thing is leveling. So how much time have I got left? About 20 minutes? Let's say we might as well break some ground. Since we're waiting on our Spirit Templars to come in. See if we can get our digging speed up a little bit, because our digging the level up a little bit because if I'm going to dig a mine, I'm going to have decent levels, because right now I can only dig in a small slope. Okay, I want to come over here, probably right in here. And one slope, and what I'm going to do, hey, we got a spirit temper. There he is. Somebody to protect me. So these are one slope down. So if I go up here, because it's going down facing me, down this way. So if I go up here and dig in each corner, let's see what happens. Ooh, I need to put some clothes on. I need to have your shoes on. Let's dig one out of there. See what happens. And it will take a while. I can look back and laugh now, but yesterday on Seattle Sanctuary, having to run from the starter spot over to the spot that he had picked out for me, it was absolutely terrifying. I almost ran into a spider, which I managed to avoid it, no problem. But at the last leg, I was running through some woods. I mean, dark, thick woods. And everywhere I looked were wolves. I swear I actually ran over one of them. I just knew I was dead. I figured one of them was going to get me, but I guess that little starter buff we get really helped keep them away, because I guess they lost interest pretty fast. But there was no way I was going to make it down there. I just knew I was going to die. I really did. Okay, now it's 2 slopes up. Okay. Now we'll go over here and we'll look at it again. This one is flat. That's one down. So if I come over here, drop this dirt here, that's flat. This is one up. It's always tough getting the first one. Once you get the first one, then it's a lot easier. So this is flat. This is flat. This is one down. And this one, on this side, is I got turned around. Okay. That's flat. That's one down. So we've got this flat and this down. So if I go put one over here. That ought to and this one is 2 up, so what's this one? Okay. Somewhere I need to get another piece of dirt. This is 1 up. Okay. Let's go over here. Dig 1 here. Slowly but surely I dig. Digging's already gone up to 1.04. I'm going to have to check my settings to make sure I've got them right. After Hannah bugged out this morning, I mean, the only thing I had on the screen was this and this. That was it. I was able to get this back and this back, but all this up here and these down here weren't here. I'm not sure what the problem is. So I got Betty and logged her in, and I didn't have any problems. So I don't know. Come on, Betty. You can do it. Okay. I got flat here. I got 1 slope up there. So that means this side over here is still a slope up. But I'm working on this over here. So, this. Where are we at? Okay, this one's flat. This is 1 slope down. So if I take drop this dirt here. Okay, so that's flat. And that's flat. So we got flat, flat. So I need 2 more dirt right here. And yeah, I need a couple more dirt. So let's go over here and dig another thing of dirt. Once I get one of them flattened, then I can just level all of them. And what I might do, I might just go ahead and dig a couple pieces of dirt and go over there and see if I can flatten that, just to get us started. My brain isn't working too well today. I've been taking so much NyQuil that I feel like I'm walking through a cloud or something. Oh man, I hope you guys had a good evening or a good day yesterday. I am enjoying today. We've actually got rain. Of course, it's supposed to rain all week, so yeah, we might get kind of tired of it by the end of the week, but we sure need it. We really need the rain. The only problem is the farmers are doing a lot of harvesting right now, and I guess as long as it doesn't rain really hard, they can get in there and get some stuff done. Okay, take one out of that corner, and we'll take one out of this corner up here. Okay, let's dig this corner out. That'll give me a couple pieces of dirt, and we can get that over there flattened. At least we'll have that way we'll have a start. Because once I get one flattened, then I can just go around and level. Make it a lot easier. I'd go take out some of the dirt out of one of the hills, but you know, like that over there or that over there, but right now my skill's not high enough to dig in that high a slope. That's why I'm sticking to the lowland over here. The digging is what, 109? Yeah, 1.09. So it's going to have to get built up just a little bit, and then we can dig and dig and dig and dig and level and flatten and have all the fun we want. But we've got a lot of work to do. I mean, a lot of work. Even with Corey, my GM character, it took her about a week to get all this leveled and flattened and set up. Okay, let's go back over here to our little thing we were working on. Okay, I'm going to right click, flatten. Let's see if we can get it flat, because this is already flat. This is the bottom's flat, so all we have to do is just flatten this over here or level that over there. So we've got why didn't you get it flat? Pardon me. Why didn't you get it flat? That one slope up, one slope down. Come on, flatten. Don't tell me that it's too steep. The slope, some slope is too steep for your skill level. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. What about over here? Flatten. Sorry about that. I was choking. I had to. Yeah. Okay, this is flat. I don't want that on, thank you. One slope up, slope down. Can we flatten this one? I may have to do some digging after all. Nope, too steep. Alright. So that's one slope up going up that way. That is one slope down coming down this way. Okay. I'm going to drop one dirt here. Now two slopes. So let's dig here. So I need to dig twice. We're getting a bad start. Nothing is going our way. I want to have at least one tile flat before we get out of here. The digging in this game, or the leveling or flattening or whatever, is, if you haven't ever worked with it, it is confusing. It really is. I was taught years ago by watching Gamester for Life. And I mean, they're very, very old videos. He started about the time I did. But he's got the best tutorials on doing, especially the basic stuff. But Gamester, yeah, he taught me basically everything I knew, and I still followed his rules. Okay, now we're back down to one down. Okay, so I need to dig one more. That should put us level. That should put us level in this corner. And then we'll go over and mess with the other corner and see what we need. Sometimes you just have to either dig, check. If you dug and it says if it's gone down one more, you know you need to add instead. That's the easiest way to figure it out. I added a piece of dirt and it went up from 1 to 2, so I knew that wasn't right. So you dig and it went back down to 1. Now this should get us level. Which I don't mind doing. I mean, I've got to get that skill level up because I'm going to be digging on a really steep slope trying to get the mine, so you know we're going to have the skill to be able to dig up there. So everything I do down here will help me get that mine open soon. I need to go down and dig some clay so I can make more than one pottery bowl. You know me, I've got to have my food, and I've got to okay, I've got to get some water too pretty soon. Okay, so this is flat, this is flat. Now this corner up here is 1 up. So I should be able to add 1 piece of dirt over here. It's showing 1 up, but it means it should mean it's going up the other way. So let's drop 1 piece of dirt here. Nope. Now we're down again, so I need to dig 2 here. That's how you can tell. That's the only way to tell. It's just trial and error. You know, add a piece of dirt. If it raises it, then you need to take it out. If you dig a piece of dirt and it's too low, then you got to add dirt. And you do all this work on 1 tile to get it flat, so you can start leveling, and you'll find out that this tile is too low and it ends up getting raised anyway. It's all trial and error and hit and miss, but you stop and think, if you're working in your own yard, trying to get a piece of your property flat, you're going to go through about the same thing. It's not going to be easy. And this game is not easy. Let's just get this back down to 1, and we'll get this 1 more down, and then we ought to have a piece of flat tile. Okay, now we're back down to 1, so let's dig that out. You can see my dirt quality is going up a little bit, but the weight, dirt is heavy. It really is. If you have a minimum of 4 pieces of dirt in your inventory, you can drop it as a pile. It'll drop into 1 piece. Then you can just keep adding to it, which will be better than just having 1 piece of dirt here and a piece of dirt there or anything. Then if you put them in piles, you can go up to 100 pieces of dirt in 1 pile. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. You work close by, you grab, dirt from that pile. Because I don't have a cart or anything to haul dirt. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got something in my throat. Alright, now we have a flat piece of tile, so I am going to pack it so we don't lose it. Get that packed down. If you don't pack your tile, you're going to have grass grow over it again. And if you wait too long, it'll even grow back over packed dirt. So yeah, it's not guaranteed it won't grow back, but at least we'll know that this is flat, and each tile that I flatten or level, I will pack it. That way I can tell what has been done and what hasn't. Because if you're clearing a large piece of ground, it's easy to get lost. Well, got a Templar standing up there. Try to expand our area a little bit now that we have Templars. Maybe they can fight off whatever's out there. I don't know if there's a animal den of nasties or whether there's just some nasties out there. But they weren't very far away. Okay, there's our first flat piece of ground. Let's see if we can get another one. That probably wouldn't let me do it there. What about over here? Yeah. Let's see if we can level that piece. Yes, it did. So we'll pack that. Oh, boy, I keep hitting my headphones today. I don't know why. My hands don't want to stay still. That's the problem. I do apologize. This is not going to be a very good video. I'm still working on that, on getting settings and different things right on the new computer. I spent, see, it took me 2 hours per video in the editing software to get it, oh, my mind went blank. Oh, there's a timer. To get it rendered is the word I'm looking for. You render your video and then you that way it's kind of formatted for YouTube. Then you take it and you upload it to YouTube. That took 2 hours per video for some reason. And then YouTube goes through it and they finish formatting it the way they want it done. And that took 2 hours per video. So yeah, it was just, I mean, I spent 8 hours on 2 videos yesterday. And that's not counting how long it took, you know, the hour and a half or so for the, just to, pardon me, just to, you know, the recording didn't take that long, but can I level this? Or is that too steep for me? Yep, that's too steep. What about this? Yep. This. There we go. Got one. But each one of these actions I'm doing is bringing my skill up. I'm up to 1.20 in digging. Tomorrow I will be back on Seattle Sanctuary again. I want to do that. This one, do Westlake one day and Seattle Sanctuary the next. The Infected will be on, I'll be doing after this one. I think I'm going to do the Infected every day for a while. I want to play Eco, but until I get my settings figured out, I don't want to add another game. When I do, then I will have Seattle Sanctuary and the Infected all in one day, like on Mondays. Then Tuesday would be like Westlake and Eco. And then Wednesday, be back to Seattle Sanctuary and the Infected. And just alternate them like that. But until I get everything figured out on this computer, where I'm not spending 8 hours just trying to get it uploaded to YouTube, then it doesn't make any sense bringing a new game in. Alright, what I'm going to do right here is I am going to drop as a pile. So now I can open it. I've got 4 pieces of dirt in this pile. And I can take what I want out of it and use it. But it gets it out of my inventory so I can move easier. But we have made a start. When we come back, like I said, tomorrow will be Seattle Sanctuary, but when we come back on, I guess it's Thursday? I guess today's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, whenever we come back Thursday to Westlake, I will try to expand the deed some more. And we're going to have to do a little bit more leveling, trying to get our digging skill up. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. How, I don't know, but I know it wasn't a fun video. But if you did, you can leave me a thumbs up. Every little bit helps. If you want to see this old woman play games, always subscribe. Why, I don't know, but, you know, some people like watching old people play, I guess. What is that over there? Okay, a sheep. Wasn't sure. But most of all, I want you to have a wonderful day. I hope your day turns out as wonderful as you wanted it to be, no matter what your time zone. And I'm going to call again. But that's going to do it for me, and I will see you later. Goodbye.